What's up? What's up, people? Welcome back to another star-studded episode of the Chatterbox with yours truly, King Jacob, and we going in live, man. This is the DJ Chop Up session with none other than DJ Tellem, Dallas, Texas representative. What's up, Tellem?
What's up, man? Same old, man. Just grinding, trying to get to the bag. That's it, basically.
I heard that. I heard that. So for those who don't know you, man, go ahead and properly introduce yourself. To all the viewers and the audience and the public eye.
Okay, I'm DJ Tellem. I am a DJ, but I do so much more. I've worn several different hats in this industry, from promoter to I was an artist myself. I was with a group called Alien ENT. We was going to sign with Universal Records. So I've done a lot of already things that these artists have done. So I then put it more into DJing and helping artists. So since I got a lot of loopholes and a lot of knowledge on the game, I just take that and put it back into the independent, basically main independent music industry, basically.
Okay. So let's talk about, man, how your career began. Because you've been in the business for about 16 years, man. So when did it begin for you?
Um, when I was younger, I don't know. It's crazy because when I was a baby, I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan. So Motown and all that stuff is basically in my blood. Um, when I was a baby, they gave me the nickname of Dancing Baby because I used to go in grocery stores and other stores, and if I saw a mirror, I would just instantly start dancing. I'd be there for the whole time if my mama didn't come back and get me. So they just started calling me Dancing Baby. So it's always been in me. Other than that, maybe when I was like maybe 14 or so, like that, I was started to kind of start rapping more, and I was already making little beats on like Fruity Loops and stuff of that nature. So it's always been in me. It started at a real young age, but if it was like an age where I was really doing it, it would probably be like 14.
Okay. So from the age of 14, man,
Yeah.
you developed this sound, and is that where your guys group started at?
Um. Yeah. Yeah. No, because like that group was um legit and everything, but I don't know. It just uh, even before groups or anything like that, I just been just with it. So it wasn't really just a group that put me on with the sound or anything of that nature. It's just I don't know. It's just always been in me. And then
Okay,
whenever
so
we, huh?
did you start from like when cats found out you can rap? So did you guys had freestyle sessions when you was younger?
Yeah,
And and
that's
doing okay.
that's
And so
exactly what we did.
tell me
Yeah.
about them freestyle sessions, man, and how that help you get your name out, through the streets and stuff, from freestyling.
Now that's a good question. Nobody's ever asked me that, and that's where it really started with the freestyle. Because in high school, um, and in fact, this is how it started. I was making beats. I was using the pens and the trash cans, and I was making the beats. And I started hearing them freestyle, and I was like, "Oh snap!" They was killing lines and stuff. And then I just jumped in one time as I'm doing the beat as well, and started freestyling with them. So then they started call. My real name's Kevin, and I've always had music in me. So I was like, "Okay, let's see, K9." So we ran with the name K9, and so that was the whole beginning of the thing. But it was like freestyling on tables and everything of that nature. That started
Okay,
everything up.
that's dope. That's dope, man. And so you're 14, and people find out that you can freestyle. They find out you can come off top of the dome. And so, did you guys start doing competitions against other neighborhoods or competitions among yourselves? And like, so how, because freestyling can get very interesting, man.
Yes, it can. It can. It gets interesting to the point where people get so serious about it that they go home the night before and write a little something. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
it was that serious, and that's what we were doing. Like you were saying, somewhat, but it was like a friendly competition, and it was like in the mornings before the school bell rang, and in between periods, maybe at the middle of the day, and then at the end of the day, it would be those times when everybody was available or around each other. But when it was, or even at football games, I remember a couple football games we was out there and they're playing football, but we behind the bleachers like creating sound, and so it's it's crazy.
Right, right. And so upon that, man, so you went to high school in Dallas, Texas, right?
Yeah, I did. Well, I
Okay,
went to
okay,
school.
okay.
I graduated in Allen, Texas, which is outside of Dallas, but it's still considered Dallas. You know what I'm saying? Dallas,
Okay, yeah,
Texas.
yeah, because I used to stay out there in Carrollton, Texas. So
Oh,
I go
really?
back. Yes, I did.
Carrollton is
Yes, I
right.
did.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So definitely. So with that being said, man, tell me about the music scene in Dallas, Texas, as you first start to, hit the
Woo.
music scene and you first start to try to get familiar and, run into DJs or run into promoters or you just y'all just was in the park doing stuff and the girls started gathering around and dudes just stopped playing basketball to watch y'all and like, you guys interesting. So tell me how that kind of came about and how the word got out that it was some youngsters coming up, in the music business.
Um, it was always. I've always been a people person. Um, so attracting others like by either talking to them or whatever the case is, it's just always been in me. um
Hmm.
Even me being a black person, like a lot of people will um say, oh, you talk white, because I went to Allen High School and I got that suburban thing, but at the same time I'm good with the hood. You know what I'm saying? Because I went and out did my own thing when my parents was like, you don't want to live under these rules, and gone dip, and I did. You know what I'm saying? So I learned the goods and the bads and the properness and the hoodness. So I'm good wherever I'm go. So a lot of times if I'm talking to somebody that's proper that sees me, but sees all this beard and stuff, and they think like just a ghetto dude, and then I open my mouth, and it's like boom. You know what I'm saying? I got you. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing, vice versa with the hood. Like I'm good out there as well. So with that being said, putting that within the music, it was just like second nature to me, really. Um, and then the things that were coming to my head and everything of that nature was like just crazy. And I was never the one to be like go study up on it or anything like that. It was just naturally coming. So I don't know. People just vibe with it like off the rip like that. Um, I mean, it's all about
Okay.
crowd engagement. So I mean,
Boy, okay, okay. So you found out that you had this crazy talent, and you find out that you can come off top of the dome, and you also find out that you can produce for other people as well. And so, with you finding out all of this, can you take us down memory lane from when the first time you went into the booth and recorded your first song, and what type of mentality did you have then, emotionally
first
and mentally?
um first time in the booth studio,
Yeah.
it was weird for me because um I was so used to freestyling. Um
Mhm.
I mean, so used to it to crazy because I'm almost better. See, that's the thing. I am because I don't easier for
Yeah,
me.
you breaking up real
I
bad,
wrote
bro.
when I was of the nature like
You
growing up all day, just freestyle. But when I got in there and I wrote some down, it was like it wasn't going like my freestyles was going. You know what I'm saying? So it took a little while to get that kind of in motion to be a rapper or whatever I was gonna you know um, try to be. But I got over that. But still, that was one of the things that I had to nip in the butt because it was like, man, why aren't these connecting? I know I go hard. Like you know what I'm saying? Like why are these not? So I just had to get that down basically. Other than that, studio it helps me because like with things like that, I had to get over that. I learned different things. Um, I grew up on music, so I've always seen people work on music, engineer it, and stuff of that nature.
Mhm.
So on the cool, if I wanted to, I could engineer. I kind of already do. I clean up music with my DJ program. So like there's certain stuff that I can in depthly you do because of studio times and being in there and learning from them. So yeah.
Okay, great. So now that you have this freestyle ability, now that you've been into the booth, so when did the group come together?
That was 2003 to 6, I think, or a little bit after 2006. It was a couple years. I think like after I graduated, a couple years that started going to tour. But yeah, I we branched up with them. I forgot how we all just linked up and clicked up, but I think it was through my homeboy Ace Wonder. He's a DJ now as well. He's the reason I DJ actually. Um, but I think he was with the group first, and then I jumped in. He's an R&B singer. So the whole group was called Alien and ENT, and I mean we was doing everything from traveling. We had a subordinate group in Louisiana called Stagnant. So like we was doing a lot of stuff with them. But that was like 2007, 2008, right after 2006. It was just like a little stint of that. But we learned a lot from that too, because with the contracts and all that kind of stuff, we had to deal with. But it's kind of like I don't know. I look at it now, like I learned from it, but I'm glad I chose a different route because it's so saturated right now with a lot of artists. So it's kind of like a rat race. But I finally found
Yeah,
something different.
everybody a rapper now, bro. Everybody think they got bars, man. But I tell people all the time, man, this shit is 90% business and 10% music, and that's facts. So, with that being said, man, when did you develop those skills to become a DJ,
Mm-hmm.
and how did you develop those skills to become a DJ?
Right. This let's see that about almost 4 years, almost 4 or 5 years now. Um, like I said, Ace Wonder, which is aka DJ Wakanda, he was DJing. This is past after the rapping and everything. This basically I was living my normal life, and he was DJing, and I said, "Oh snap, you DJ?" And I went up there and checked it out, and I was like, "Ooh, I like this. Like this is something I can probably do." Um, so basically, I just tagged along and then played roadie with the group. Jam on DJs is the group that we started with. Um, I was just helping them with the equipment and as well as watching and kind of learning from the far type stuff. So then when I felt comfortable and they needed somebody one night, well, guess what? Let me try it. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching. So we took it from there. I was good, and now I mean certified DJs. We left them because we figured we can make our own money, get our own gigs. We got gift through Gab, so that's what we did. Left them certified days, got our own people, and we've been grinding ever since.
Okay, so it's certified DJs. Is that your coalition?
Yes.
So it is.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Oh, okay. So when
That's
did you
my
form
coalition.
that? When did you form that DJ coalition, certified DJs?
Um, in the very beginning, um, I actually came up with the name, but since he started with the DJ, we made him just like head over the DJs, and I'm taking over the entertainment part. But we um, came up with the name. I came up with the name because I just was like, well, we're genuine, we're real, we're A1, but that doesn't really, stick with anything. So now I was like, man, certified. And I was like, okay, certified DJs, like certified meaning A1 real, not no BA. That's what we did with that, you know what I'm saying? So, and that's we coordinate bits and everything. Like, even with the time,
Mm-hmm.
and get the next person on or information. So that's it's just a certified way of life.
Okay. So, in how many DJs in the coalition so far?
Right now we have six, and one's actually touring. I might be back from tour. Um, two females, two dudes, three, and me, four, six. So that's six. Yeah.
Okay.
And keeping it. So it's like a little small coalition. We keep it like that because we take over out here, out in the south, I guess you would say. Um, Maybe in the future, make it, worldwide or something of that nature. But I tell everybody else, like I want to be on so I can put other people on. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
uh, we kind of want to, get the masses in it. Plus, there's other DJ affiliations that's even bigger than that. That affiliate with Sweet DJs. I'm finna part of organization for tech. Um, but there's, it's just a slow, movement. I'll get big and better, make the whole certified DJ thing out like 300 people strong and stuff. But right now, we got six strong.
Right. Okay. So, upon reading some information on you online, your DJ brand has tremendously grown. And so, how did you grow your DJ brand so rapidly and so quickly?
That's I tell everybody it's a fake. Because like even what you do, you post staying in your face. Anytime I like the people's face. So post. I'm gonna put doing. I'm gonna put what what I could everything just to stay in their face. So that's basically what I did. I just went hard with certified. I mean everything from promo videos to if we were doing an event and we were DJing, I would have a video for the after the event to promote not only just the DJ and thing of that nature, but the whole event. So it'd be like a whole. It was I wanted to be that um get behind it and don't look like they're not talking on the mic, they're not groove and they're not vibing with y'all. I wanted to be the opposite. I want to be the certified DJ. I'll get out there and dance with you. So I got videos of me getting out there and dancing with people at parties and stuff. Talking on the microphone, doing this, that. I made it a point for them to see me. If they see me for what I'm trying to push, then eventually they're gonna have to run with whatever I'm going with. So that's what I did. I went hard and hard and hard and like promoted, stayed in that shape. I mean, I was banned every.
Right. Okay. And so, as time grew on, people started understanding who you were as a DJ. It grew, and let's tell us some of the influential people that you had a chance to, really work with as far as, be the DJ when they come to the city.
um, let's see. There's been a few of them. Webby, Um, I know Mike 5000 Watts. Let's see, Easy. There's a pleasure of them. The
I know
ones that
I
come
I
with
I
a
know I know I read
single. Those
Gucci,
be the ones that
Gucci, Michael Watt,
right there.
a
King,
few others. You know what I mean? So
yeah, just and like Chalie Boy that was basically going to these gigs and was there and rocking with them. That's when I met like them, but like Webby and like a few others. I was like, shoot, they came into town. I was the go-to DJ or DJ Hollywood, me or him. And in fact, we did a couple of them together. But we would just tear up the whole place.
but
And so yeah, I mean, I worked with a lot of different people. Um, Even now, so now I got more ties with people like Zero, um, Will Flip, Valentino, um, um, all now. You know, say Zero is I can't been affiliated with his label, people, his manager, like Zero fan. So I'm old enough now, like that, and that's for people because it was maybe a year, 2 years it took me to finally obtain like being good with Zero and his people. It started from Fat Pimp or whatever. I'm going to his shows, and he was doing shows, and his DJ Static was doing shows. So me and the DJ's already good because we just family already out for it. And then so on and so forth with the next person. Um, but we did that with Webby. Uh, we did a lot of different things. You still there?
oh yeah, I'm here, bro. I'm here. Yeah, so I'm here. But yeah, you definitely don't work with
You
some
still there?
influential people.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here. So
Okay.
you definitely worked with some influential people, man, and I can appreciate that. And what I can really appreciate most is about the stuff that you do into the community. And so I know
Mm-hmm.
that when you're a DJ or musician or a music artist, what a lot of people don't understand about that is that
Hmm.
your impactful ways that you really work in the community increase your sales when it comes to selling records or getting booked for a gig or all the above. So I can appreciate you
Yes.
working in the community.
Yep, yep, and I appreciate that because exactly that, and it's a lot of hard work with the community because um a lot of times the community they some feel like entitled or they want to just get to the next steps so fast, but like
Mhm.
it, I mean, because a lot of people want it but don't want it. You know what I'm saying? So I look for the ones that's just hungry, got the same drive that I do, and 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 if they do, I mean, why not give them, uh, a help or a helping hand or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the whole thing. And I'm not
Mhm.
even major. And a lot of people, they always like, boss this, boss that. Hey, boss, what's good, boss? Like I'm not one for really the titles even. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still local. I'm still out here grinding out the mud as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's even more of a reason why I do it. Why not, grow up like that's what everybody else is doing. The rappers, they go and get signed and they taking their producers with them and everything of that nature. So I'm trying to, kind of filling the gaps the other way around, being a DJ, and helping out artists, possibly taking a couple artists and getting them signed, because I manage artists as well. So like it's a it's a hard game, but I'm still down for the community, for real, and I appreciate that.
No doubt, no doubt. So it's a lot of sauce out there in Dallas, Texas, when it comes to the music, and it's grown. So I'm gonna ask you a DJ question. So top 5 hip hop artists, top 5 R&B artists, and we talk about and we
Top
talking
five
about
hip hop.
and we talking about independent.
Independent? Oh, okay. Shoot. Okay, the R&B one's gonna be hard, but cause, ooh, but
Okay.
let's see the rap one. Let's see. Let's do it like this. And these are probably names that nobody knows about, but I've taken in so many independent artists' music that probably got more independent music than mainstream on my DJ set or whatever. Let's see. Um, Paid Wade. Paid Wade is a independent artist out here, a local artist that should have been signed. I mean, he's one of the hottest artists I've seen in a long time, performance wise, vocals wise, what he raps about. I mean, everything. Paid Wade, J. Rock Obama, Best Show in Town, which is actually a group, but they're all rappers. Let's see. Whew. Man. Lil Ronnie. That's a good question. Independently. Ooh.
So
Yeah.
so I'm put that there. Independent artists in Dallas, you got some work to do. If DJ Tellem don't know who you
Man,
are
say,
and know if you hot or not, you got some work to do.
hey,
For
yeah,
real,
yeah.
cause he should be able to name the top 10 independent hip hop artists in Dallas, Texas. Cause he a DJ. Huh. So
I'm having trouble with it. Ain't that?
right,
Whoa,
right,
boy.
right.
Yes,
And so
yes.
what you feel about R&B? At least give me top 3.
Okay, top 3. I would have to say, off rip, my artist. I feel like he's the best R&B artist out here. Ace Wonder. He's finna come with some storm, so I'm gonna make it work for him. Ace Wonder, Javon Jackson, um, Jock Jock or Jacquees, is another artist out here, and actually, free game to anybody that's watching. They will be joining up as a group, kind of like TGT type thing. So that's gonna be spectacular. Um, that's free game, free game. Nobody knows about that. Um, and then female wise, there's this one that is a vocal. She's very vocal. I can't think of her name. She did a couple shows for me, and like I said, R&B is would be real small of a list because it's not enough of it. But right now, the industry is looking for just R&B and neo soul. So um, now it's going to be an uproar of R&B and neo soul artists that's going to come in the next 2 to 5 years. It's going to be like
Mm-hmm.
signings of neo soul and R&B artists everywhere. You know what I'm saying? They're not looking for rappers right now, and that's facts. That's from people that I know now. And I tell all the time, like, and that's why even I'm looking for R&B. Anybody got R&B music, I'm looking for them because I know what they're looking for. You know what I'm saying? So if I could be the one to lead them to them, you know what I'm saying? Feel free to contact me. So yeah, the R&B
Well,
is a little harder.
so whether you R&B or hip hop or neo soul, jazz, blues, gospel, country. If DJ Tell
Oh
them don't
yeah,
know who
all
you
of
is,
it,
and you live in Dallas, Texas,
man.
you got some work to do. You got some work to do.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
shout out to the artist that he named. Keep grinding, keep working. I look forward to having you on my podcast. So shout out to y'all artists, man. And DJ Tell him, man, what you got coming up next, man?
Next, let's see. Uh, really ain't got nothing majorly next. I'm on radio, so I've kind of figured out my spins and my numbers. So I've been doing promo runs with that and spinning artist music to get them more views, fans, and listeners. But other than that, club wise, I tend to move away from the clubs nowadays. I've been getting booked up so much privately that I really don't even have to do any clubs. But at the same time, it's too much going on in the clubs. I don't know if y'all know or whatever the case is. Like there's a shooting every other or some spots always. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's always getting killed or something like that, and
Yeah,
it's just too
man.
much
Yeah, man.
to be
Stay out them clubs,
to
man.
be a
Cause
DJ out there and put my life for.
cause
Yeah,
man, these cats in these clubs are going to the clubs for the wrong reason. You know, when we was growing up going to the club, man,
man.
we used to go to the club for the women. You know what I mean? But these cats to see each other all week and wait till Friday or Saturday night to try to do some craziness at the club. But you seen this dude all week and you ain't do nothing.
All week.
Man,
People
listen,
like to have
man.
they like to give a show or something. I don't know what it is, but that's the stupid stuff. Like they be beefing out through the whole week and wait till the night
Straight,
that everybody want to have a good time to
man.
mess something up.
That straight
I don't
cream
know, but
puff. That what that is, bro. Like,
yeah,
come on, man.
and that's why I just told myself like forget it. I'm just gonna promote privately so I've been doing like Sweet 16. Can't say I mean I've done gigs that I thought I never would be DJing from like even Easter Sunday. I've done a DJ for a church. Baby showers. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm taking them as they come. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting booked.
Mm-hmm.
And even the last event I did with 97.9 host and everything like that. So like I'm 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 just trying to stay, stay relevant, but at the same time alive.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, stay in the float.
that's where
Stay in
I'm
the
at.
float. I can
Yeah,
dig it. I can dig it,
yeah.
man. I can dig it, man. So man, let's talk about college football back in, and let's talk about
Mm.
the HBCUs that's around you. So, what are some of your favorite HBCUs that you would like to DJ at around your surrounding area?
Whew. Mm. Let's see. I mean, I've done so many. um, like what you call it? It's a big venue. House of Blues. House of Blues is one that I have not yet to touch base with, but I want to do a show there for sure, for sure.
What
Because that's why one of the
What
biggest
about
places.
what about the colleges
Where?
since football season back in? The colleges.
Oh, the college. Oh, well, see, Denton. Um, cause yeah, UNT they get down. Baylor they get down too. I got some people from out there. Um, those two rip. They be like, I don't know. I'm kind of on the edge with Texas Tech. You know what I'm saying? I got to see. Um, but probably be a few of them. But I know even TCU. Because I know that they turn up. Those are colleges that I know turn up.
What about the
Especially Denton wise.
What about the HBCUs down in your area?
Uh, uh, I don't even know really what they got going on. Like I ain't even checked into them yet.
Man, listen, bro. You definitely need to be
I would
DJing
think
at a
too. So,
HBCU
hey,
party. Yes, sir.
okay, say less, say less. See, because I don't know everything. So yeah, hell, good. Yeah, you gave me free game. Shoot, because I don't even know
Yeah,
enough
yeah.
about them.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
So you definitely need to
Mm-hmm.
get with some of the AKAs, the Kappas,
Yeah, yeah,
the Zetas, the
yeah,
Sigmas, the Deltas,
yeah.
the Omegas. Yeah, bro, cause they throw hella parties, and they always looking for great DJs to really promote their parties with.
Mm. Wow, I did not know that. I did not
Yeah,
know
man.
that. That's
Oh
good
yeah.
to know. That's real good to
Oh
know.
yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. And so you down there in the big state of Texas, bro. So you got different ways you can go. You can go San Antonio, you can go Austin, you can go Houston, you can go
Uh-huh.
Dallas, you go Irving, Texas, Carrollton, Texas, Denton, Texas, all
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So
I
you
like
got your
that.
options, man. You
Let me
definitely got
pull
your
up.
options, man. So man,
Shoot.
before we kind of, get out of here, man, any shouts out you want to give out?
Yeah, I mean, shout out to certified DJs, everybody I'm coalition with, Ace Wonder, Reese Miller, Sean, Josh Brown, everybody, Micah. Um, let's see who else. Shout out to Javon, Jock, and Ace Wonder on what they got coming next. I mean, shout out to the whole Metroplex and everybody that's still doing their stuff. Not worried about the next person. The thing is to slow feet don't eat and closed mouths don't get fed. So shout out to everybody out there trying to get it however they get it. Um, and if they looking for help and want to get some pushes or whatever in certain direction, holler at me or let's work, let's network, whatever the case is. I'm here.
You heard what he said. Closed mouths don't get fed, and slow feet don't eat. What the world? You
Yes,
heard what
sir.
that man said, man. Listen, boy, that right there need to go on a t-shirt, cause that's a
I know
slogan
it
for
do.
your ass. Yes, sir. That's a slogan for that ass, for real, for real. So I'm gonna
For
say it
real,
for
I
all the
live
people in
by
the
that.
back. A closed mouth don't get fed, and slow feet don't eat. You heard what he said. You heard what he said, man. And so just tap in with him, man. That's my man DJ Tellem, Dallas, Texas. He got two different podcasts coming. So can you chime in about your podcast?
All right, I'm gonna have tell them like it is, which is gonna be a more so a personal podcast, not personally me, but just personally out in the world. So I'm gonna take it to the point of damn near Vlad TV of independent artist type situation. I'm gonna be that guy. Talk about everything we get in your business, all that type of stuff. And then the other one is going to be a support cost nothing podcast. Support cost nothing is something that I've been pushing and branding with Certified, and it basically means to support somebody else. It doesn't take you nothing, a little bit of nothing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shoot, it's not even always money. You know what I'm saying? So um, I'm take that show and kind of put a spin on it and help independent artists and independent business owners as a whole, not just artists. So I mean, everybody from if you own your own corporation for this or that, whatever the case is, I'm gonna have different people on there, but all bosses. So it's gonna be interesting. Yeah.
You heard what he said. Support costs nothing. You know what I mean? Support
Nothing.
costs nothing, man. Just hit the like button, put a comment in there, hit the share button. Support don't cost nothing, man. And
That's it.
even if you ain't doing it, man, just come out and support. Maybe you can't stay the whole show,
Mm-hmm.
but you can come out and have a drink and mingle a little bit, network a little, and then you leave and you just shout the artist out on your page, man. Be like, I enjoyed the show, man.
Yeah.
Just let me know when you got your next gig. That mean a lot to an artist. An up and coming artist, that definitely
Exactly.
mean a lot to them.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
he said
Oh yeah.
support don't cost nothing, man. Just wrap your mind around that. If I make it, you make it. We all can make it together. Because whether you know
Exactly.
a lot about the music industry or whether you know nothing about the music industry, there's always something you can do inside the music industry.
Hmm.
You don't have to be an artist.
Yes.
You
Yes.
don't have to be a DJ. It's
A
something
lot of
that
people
you can
figure
do
that out.
inside the music industry. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah,
A
man.
lot of people figure that out on the long run too. A lot of people start off doing one thing and then find out that they're better at doing something else. I know rappers that find out
Mm-hmm.
they're better at hosting events or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like just because you go in the game doing something doesn't mean you're gonna come out the game doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just how it is.
Yeah, but I can tell you first, bro. I'm in this music business, but I'm behind the scenes, so I can tell you that
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be no rapper. Y'all can have all of that.
Y'all can
Y'all
have
can
it.
keep that.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I don't want that. I don't want that, bro. I don't want nah, yeah, no.
I don't want it.
I mean, and shout out to you guys that really keep it going and keep that structure going, man. And shout out to the guys that's hungry in the rap and hip hop industry, man. I salute you. You know what I mean? I really do because it's a lot that comes with that territory. It's not easy. Rome wasn't
Man.
built in a day, and don't nothing happen overnight. So keep
Nope.
going, man. I
Nope.
encourage you to keep going because um, and the lessons that you get, many blessings can come out them lessons, but don't never let nobody
Yep.
deteriorate your thought process or damage your mind like you're not great enough. You're great enough to do
Yes.
whatever you want to do. So you just got to stick to it,
That part.
and
Hmm.
just whatever you need to do, man. Like stick to it, and if you have to do free shows and do them, you
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
there's many ways that
Yeah.
you can do things. If you have to do free shows and serve merchandise to do it, because there's some people that do free
Yeah.
shows, man, and they sell three, four, $500 worth of merchandise every time they do a show.
It's about
Do
having that
so
that
so
game plan, like that drive.
yeah, right. Do what you need to do, man, and connect with your DJs. If you don't connect
Yes.
with your DJs, your music do not get heard. I know you got Spotify and iTunes and all the
Hmm.
social social media streaming joints and the digital
Hmm.
distribution, but DJs break
Yeah.
records.
Yep.
DJs get you
Yep.
noticed. If you got a
Yep.
DJ in Atlanta, a DJ in New York, a DJ in Texas, a DJ in Cali, a DJ in Vegas, most of these DJs don't charge it but about $25 to get on a mixtape, man. They don't charge an arm and a leg,
Yeah.
man. You know what I mean? Get on these
Exactly.
mixtapes, especially if they are in different sectors of the country. You know what I mean? And
Yes.
connect with your EDM DJs overseas so they can remix that record. Because
Yeah.
once they remix that record and that record start popping
Hmm.
overseas, that's when you coin the overseas market and here's your invite to come overseas.
Man, you better tell them. That's why Drake and Beyonce doing what they doing right this minute.
Yeah,
People talking
that's
about them,
right.
about what they sounding like and hating on their music, but they just said, why would we worry about marriage? We got them by the nuts. You know what I'm saying? We finna go over there overseas now. We gonna cater to them. Yeah, they don't understand that, boy. They hmm, hmm.
That that EDM music, that house music, and that techno music, man.
Yes.
It's a whole
Yes.
different type of marketing strategy. It brands
Mm-hmm.
different, and it brings you
Everything.
a different type of currency. Overseas dollars
Yes. Mm-hmm.
is that's why that's why you see people like Big Daddy Kane and MC Light and Slick Rick and
Yeah.
Chubb Rock and Karis One and all these guys
Mm.
still going overseas. And these guys they
Yes.
made music in 25, 30 years, but they still making about $10 million a year because they're going overseas.
Yes. Yes.
So really, really, man, broaden your horizon, because
Yes.
even if a song might not make the cut to put on your EP or your LP or your album,
Hmm.
that song can be used for music licensing to go in film, documentary, TV, video games, all the
Man,
above. So
I'll be
so
telling people everything you just said. Everything you just said, I'll be
yeah,
telling people exactly how you said it. I say like, and sometimes I tell them like, if I hear a song, I'll be like, you know what? Honestly, I'd submit that to somebody on Netflix, Tubi. I mean, Tubi is the easiest. That's the easiest way to get your music heard. Hook up with one
yeah,
of them because they're independent film directors all through there. I know a few of them that's personally that don't only want to put that personally only want to put independent artists' music in their movies. They don't want mainstream music. So like stuff like that, like, and I've been telling people that from the get go, like your music, and that goes to say with the leasing and owning rights, owning the exclusive rights, other than leasing with these beats and stuff. Because a lot of these people, if you get the all exclusive rights, that beat can be tuned for Target or McDonald's or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you got to have it all across the board. You know what I'm saying? Because if
Right.
not, then you losing in some areas. You know what I'm saying? It's your song, but they gonna take the music in the background away from you. Type of situation. You know, like, yeah. I've been preaching that for a long minute. That's funny.
I can dig it, tell him so, man. I just want to thank you for coming on the Chatterbox and kicking it with me, man, and chopping it up with me, man, and just sharing some of your jewels, man. I appreciate it, man.
And I appreciate you. Shoot, we tried to do this a little while ago, and it wasn't working.
Right.
But hey, everything for a reason. Everything for a
That's
reason.
right.
And I
That's right.
appreciate
That's right, man. And so, till the next time, man, stay safe, be
it.
blessed, man,
You too.
and keep on grinding.
Same, man. Same.
All right. Salute.
All right. Salute, man.